Now, I've been described as a triple threat performer. If you don't know what that means, it means I can act, I can sing, and I can stay asleep all night without taking drugs. Triple threat. Now, dancing, yes, I can dance. I just don't because not everyone can distinguish between dancing and epilepsy. So that's Blackham, like you charred the bacon, and Brett, 2 T's, no N, which has been a great name for me, because as it turns out, I love TTs. Ephraim is actually an old Hebrew term, if you don't know this, that means Mormonville. I know that because to get to Mormonville, you go south from Salt Lake City, through Lehi City, through Nephi City, and through Moroni City, all of whom are Book of Mormon characters. Now, if you go the wrong way, you'll hit cities like Fillmore, Beaver, St. George. You're basically on your way to Las Vegas. I'm not saying you're on the wrong road if you're going to Vegas. But if you are on the Fillmore-Beaver corridor, you could pick up one of those t-shirts that say, I heart Beaver. And then if you are on the wrong road, you'll be much more popular when you hit Las Vegas. The bishop is the local congregational leader in my church. He's kind of like the priest or the rabbi or the bartender, depending on the church you attend. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Very inspirational song. I mean, you have the theme park ride, the very popular movie series, and that song also inspired most people who attend law school. My parents were very, very supportive of me. They're great. They're here tonight. But they have different love languages, different support styles. My mom is more of a time spender, so she came to every game she could and cheered along. My father's more verbal, so he would say things like, you're wasting your damn time with this band shit. It's been explained to me, ignorance is not a good excuse. You will still get a ticket or go to jail unless your last name's Clinton. Now, when we're out together, on occasion, I'll be pulled aside by other guys. And they'll be like, dude, escort service, huh? Who'd you call? No, man, that's my wife. What? How long have you practiced voodoo? Seriously, she's a 10 and you're okay. I don't mean anything by it. You're just kind of a 7.5 to a 4, depending on the angle. Is there anything about me that makes you want to club me and drag me back to your cave by my hair? And she thought about it for a second and said, yes, there is. It really gets me going. When you roll up the sleeves of your business shirt, get that twinkle in your eye, and aggressively wash the dishes. Oh yeah, baby. She's asked me, honey, can we save up so I can get LASIK surgery so I don't have to wear contacts or glasses? How about no? As it stands, I have a lot to offer a woman who's freakishly nearsighted. Now, I shouldn't be so mean to myself. I actually look really hot after a vigorous workout in Photoshop. I even have a thigh gap and everything. It's great. And no parent wants to get that phone call. Yeah, Mom. It was during spring break. On an unforgettable weekend that I can barely remember. I went to bed with Ryan Gosling and woke up next to Shrek. And the donkey. I know. I'm either going to have a hideous ogre or a loudmouth jackass. Some people still believe that if you are breastfeeding, you can't become pregnant. Now, this is bullshit. The mini pill, it makes it so the breast milk isn't affected. so you don't get any hormone into the baby or the husband. Hey, speaking of walking on eggshells, where's your mom? I found their mother sitting on the lid of the toilet, doing her best thinker pose. So I knocked on the door frame. Honey, how was your day? There is no honey, only Zool. You're not pregnant, are you? Here's another question. Daddy? Yes, buddy. What did God make after he made the giraffe? Well, probably the duck-billed platypus. He goes, okay, that works. What did he make before the giraffe? Probably the marijuana plant. Ow, what? She's like, don't do that. Okay, fine, you're right. But, buddy, Mom is right. We don't know what he made before the giraffe. It could have been the opium poppy. Or the psychedelic mushroom. Ow, what? I support my children and my habit of thespianism with drug money. Don't judge me. Lots of people sell drugs to support a habit. The colonoscopy, I hear, is not that big of a deal. You go to sleep, you wake up, the deed is done. Kind of like a date with Bill Cosby. Hello? Yeah, I'm out of my oxycodone early, and I'm going out of town, and my dog ate some, and he dumped the rest down the toilet. Okay? It's like, can I get him filled early just one time? Look, man, in a freer country, sure. But in the United States, when you're out of those meds early, you got to take the day off work, miss out on that money, pay the doctor $150 for an attempt to have him or her put their license on the line to get you more medicine. You better talk fast too, because statistically, the average doctor will interrupt you after about 35 seconds. I am sorry. He's like, well, if I can't get my hands on those, I'm going to have to use heroin. That's not recommended. But honestly, it's pretty reasonable. Now, as a pharmacy technician, I believe laughter is the best medicine. Unless the diagnosis is erectile dysfunction. Because we all know the last thing we guys need to hear in the bedroom is, oh my gosh. Okay, try the profile. Okay, put him back on. Let's go to dinner. We'll try this again another time. Now, it's okay to have things wrong with you. We all do. We're humans. We're going to wear out and die pretty soon, all of us. And I have something wrong with me, and I'll tell you about it a little bit. It's a reading thing, which is difficult to deal with. So when I read something, like a one-sentence slogan, for example, my brain will jumble it up and turn it into a sales pitch for Viagra. It's a hard thing to deal with. Now, this is everywhere. I'll open a magazine. I can't even go to the grocery store. Television commercials. Movies do this to me as well. Music lyrics. There's a small hospital chain in Salt Lake, and I see their billboard, and my brain makes it say, Viagra. Not bigger, just better. Your emergency wait time is less than 30 minutes. I obviously can't tell these jokes in church. But Viagra does crush at retirement homes. you think?
A little much on the solo.
Really? I liked it. But okay, let's try it again from the top, and you heard him, Dallin. Not so much on the guitar solo this time.